What's up, YouTube? This is Danny Screen with T1 Gaming, and we're here with Marcelo, one of our team members, and he's going to be doing his first place Sky Striker deck profile.
Alright, so we'll start off with the monsters. Triple Ray. This is really the only monster you use. Staple.
Staple, okay.
Then for the hand traps, you have 3 Ash. Stops anything that searches, dumps to graveyard, or specials from deck.
Alright.
Then you have 3 Impermanence, another hand trap. It's a better version of Veiler, pretty much. Stops floodgates also. Then you have 2 Ghost Spells. Basically does anything that Ash can't do. Stops stuff from the graveyard.
Alright.
Then you have 2 Ghost Ogres. Basically to hit multi-roll and any monster that activates its effect. Really good against Pendulum also. Not good in the Thunder Dragon matchup, but it's alright.
Okay.
Then for the spells you have Triple Engage. It's the best card in the deck, really. You plus with this and you search for whatever you want. Then you have 3 Widow Anchor. This is basically the way to negate monsters and steal the monsters, and you could use them to link summon. Gets rid of Colossus also. Then you have 2 Area Zero, not 3. 3's too bricky. I prefer 2. Then you have 2 multi-roll, same concept. 3's too bricky, I think. Then you have 1 Afterburners. Basically stops monsters, or destroys monsters and destroys back row. The back row destruction doesn't target, so it's really good. You could also pop your own field spell to summon Ray. Then you have 1 Shark Cannon. I'm thinking of playing 2 of this, just because it helps you link climb, but I have to test that out first. Then we have 1 Eagle Booster. Thinking of bumping this up to 2 just because of the mirror match. It stops Widow Anchor, so it's really good. 1 Hornet Drones. This is your way to access Ray, or your Sky Striker links in case you don't have Ray. Then you have 3 Pot of Desires. This is a +1. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, you banish 10, but still, you +1. It's amazing. Then you have 3 Foolish Burial Goods. Basically to make your spell count go faster in your graveyard, so you could do your secondary Sky Striker effects. It's really good. You send full Metal Force Fusion with this, or engage if you have to. Speaking of full Metal Force Fusion, you just use it to send it to with Foolish Burial Goods or your field spell or multi-roll. 2 Terraformings, just search field spell and make your spell count higher in your graveyard. 2 Twin Twister, not 3. I don't like 3 because it's bad against my worst matchup, which is Thunder Dragon. So I think 2's fine. You have 1 Rhoda to search your Ray. And then you have your 1 Upstart just to consistency pretty much.
Alright then. Now what are we doing?
Extra deck.
Alright, let's do it.
You have 3 Kagari, the best Link Sky Striker. Adds any Sky Striker from your graveyard, and it gains 100 attack and defense. 3 Shizuku, also a searcher, but it's a little slow. During the end phase, you can search for any Sky Striker card you don't have in your graveyard. Your opponent loses 100 attack and defense. Then you have 3 Hayate. This card's amazing in time. You steal games because it attacks directly, and it also gets your engine going because it sends a Sky Striker spells to graveyard. Or a Sky Striker monster even. You could send Ray if you want. 1 Clara and Rushka just because of the Altergeist matchup. Just to get over Secret Village. It's a spellcaster. Then you have 1 Phoenix just to pop back row. Get rid of floodgates. Then 1 Nightmare Unicorn. Had to return this. Basically good against any matchup, especially Thunder Dragon, because you want to shuffle the monster back instead of destroying it. And you have 1 Triple Burst Dragon, good in the mirror match because you want to attack their Sky Striker Link monsters and they won't be able to use Ray. And 1 Ngirsu, for any deck that doesn't target, or you can't use effects that target. Because this doesn't target, and you could stop cards like Cosmo Dark Destroyer.
Alright. Now let's see the outside.
And you have 3 evenly match. Against good against anything when you're going second, especially cards like or decks like True Draco, because they play a bunch of cards that are floodgates. 3, there can be only 1. Basically a floodgate if they're playing the same type of deck, like only the same type throughout their whole deck. 3 mind control. Against the Mirror and Thunder Dragon, steal their link monster so you could link your own to make your own Sky Striker, or link away their Colossus so you could play. 3 shared rides. I need to get the third one. It's basically a maxi against a mirror match or any deck that searches a lot. Then you have 2 Book of Eclipse. I might change this to 2 Kaijus because I noticed that if you can't get rid of the fusion monsters on board, they're still going to draw on the end phase and it flips it back up, so the problem's still there. I think Kaiju is better in this deck because it doesn't spam. And then the last card is the third Twin Twister for anything that runs a lot of background.
Alright, cool. Well, this was Marcelo Lopez with his Sky Striker deck profile. Please like and subscribe to our channel. This is Table Gaming signing out.